Well, hello. I'd just like to give a small talk about cats and their relations with humans. Not everybody likes cats, of course, but judging by the number of cat videos on YouTube, there is some strange relationship that exists between humans and cats. Cats, in fact, can be found everywhere except Antarctica, probably. But there's no way of really assessing the population. Estimates range from something like 200 million right up to 600. Of the total cat population, perhaps 10% are purebred or pedigree. Cats are also used for production of fur. This is outlawed in the US, Australia, and the EU, but exists in particular in China and perhaps more surprisingly in Switzerland, where it has not been banned. Cats are also used for meat in China, and it is estimated in southern China, in Guangdong, that some 10,000 cats a day are consumed. One problem now is perhaps there are too many cats. The damage they can cause, in particular, is to be seen in isolated islands where an excess of cats has eliminated local animal populations. This is also the case in Australia, where local fauna have been destroyed by their presence. It is also well known that cats have created serious problems for the population of birds in the world. Originally, cats were used for pest control, for example, on ships, and also in particular on windmills. They also can have an effect on human health. For example, cat bites can create problems, and also, more commonly, many people suffer from cat allergies. On the positive side, for people who like cats, it's well known that their companionship can lower blood pressure, and it's been shown that there's reduced risk of heart attack and stroke. With regard to genetics, like humans, cats have 8 genes on the Y chromosome, and they suffer from over 250 naturally recurring disorders, many of which are similar to humans. Examples of this are diabetes, haemophilia, and a disease called Tay-Sachs. They're also subject to diseases like humans, such as cat flu and a form of cat AIDS. The origin of cats is unsure. Even the word cat is not clear. It perhaps comes from the Latin or the ancient Greek, or it may even have a North African origin. The ancestral subspecies is the African wildcat, and wildcats and domestic cats can interbreed. Just a final point on their physiology. They generally resemble other carnivores, but some characteristics are due to their origins as desert dwellers. In terms of food, they have to eat meat, and they have difficulty in digesting plant matter, though occasionally they eat grass. The reason for this is not entirely sure, but probably they use it as dietary fiber and as a source of folic acid. Just one last final point on their senses. Cats have very good night vision, and their eyes are adapted, and they have especially large pupils. Their colour vision is poor, however, as they can't distinguish easily between red and green. They have very good hearing, which is better than dogs and humans. For example, they hear ultrasound, which they use to catch rodents. As for their smell, it's about twice as good as humans, but their taste, for example, is narrower, and they have no capacity to eat or sense sweetness. Okay, let me stop there.